James Kaufman, World News Report today. Person of interest in Brown University shooting identified. We have two new videos that have been released, and although the first is a joke, the second one is pretty clear in my opinion. Although the bag the person of interest was seen carrying in other videos does not seem to be with him in either the before or after shooting videos now. A nationwide arrest warrant has been issued, which makes little to no sense. They must have some other evidence against this person walking on the sidewalk. Where is the bag that the other videos showed the person of interest carrying after the shooting? I know I saw one. I see no weapons anywhere, and no weapons have been recovered anywhere in the area. This could be a red flag. We're going to watch both videos, and y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's hope this quote-unquote person of interest is apprehended alive so we can find out what really happened and what his motives or motive really was, as this looks overly planned at best. Again, somehow the person of interest connected to the Brown University shooting seen in the grainy surveillance videos that have been released by Providence police has been identified. That's according to CBS News. The search for the man seen in the surveillance videos is still underway, and a nationwide arrest warrant has been issued. The name of the person of interest has not been released. You would think that this arrest warrant would be publicly available. CBS News reported a person of interest has been identified in the shooting at Brown University that dispatched 2 students and wounded 9 others. Multiple sources familiar with the investigation told CBS News on Thursday. Law enforcement has identified the person who has been seen in grainy surveillance footage, and a search for that individual is underway currently. 2 new videos of the person of interest were released on Tuesday. Though blurry, the second was the clearest picture of the person of interest so far. The images appear to be digitally enhanced. John Mulvaney, an FBI veteran of 26 years and the managing director of CBIZ Forensics Consulting Group, told CBS News Boston the footage appeared to show the person of interest casing the neighborhood. Now let's take a look at both of these and I'll show you what they're talking about. You would think they were talking about this person, but they're not. They're talking about this person way back here. That's who they're talking about. It looks like he starts to take a right and sees the policeman and turns around and goes the other way. Turns around and goes the other way. The person of interest is way back here. This is a completely useless video. I don't know why it was released. Now the next one's pretty good video. Now this is the second video that looks like it's been enhanced. And this is the guy way back over here caught on Ring doorbell. What a great item to have at your home. I'm going to take it slow here. You can see how far away he is and how great the Ring doorbell does work out. There he comes back the other direction. This is a different Ring doorbell and different porch. It's hard to tell, but I definitely don't see the bag that we saw with this gentleman several times before. This is supposed to be before the shooting with him casing the neighborhood. The other was after the shooting with him running from police. Now, he spends a lot of time in this neighborhood, casing the neighborhood adjoining Brown University. Let's watch. How could they possibly have identified him from any of this footage? He walks back and forth in front of the same home. Here's an entirely different Ring doorbell. Everyone must have Ring doorbells in this area. obviously something's not right with this guy, right? Looks like a Caucasian. This looks like perhaps a sidewalk camera at a light. And we don't get much of him, even though he's directly facing the camera there. What's that first picture we saw? They're replaying it. And then they've sped it up for some reason. I don't know why. But they've definitely sped it up there. And that's not going to help anybody. And then that's really not going to help anybody either. These are large homes, definitely $1 million homes, very expensive neighborhood, and everyone has Ring doorbells, and they very well all could be on the police system. If not, maybe the police got the video from all these homes. Amazing how long he walks around this neighborhood, casing the neighborhood. There's a completely different one here. I don't see anything here. You can see the ring right there. That would help anyone identify the suspect, although there's a nationwide arrest warrant out for him currently, per the police there. My guess is they must have gotten a tip, and someone must have identified him per his jacket and clothes, etc., and size and weight, etc. So this is all, again, before the shooting. Spent an awful long time casing the neighborhood before the shooting, and we saw him running off, or at least who they think was the suspect running off in the first video, although it's really hard to say in my opinion. What do you think, guys? How did they identify the suspect? And why won't they release his name so that everyone can help look for him? With that said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And I wanted to remind you guys about the new merchandise that we have. Please take a look. I love the, new merchandise. Please share our video, give us a thumbs up, and please always remember that anything's possible in bizarro world. God bless you all.